Namaskaram, 1000 names and 1000 stories, 384th name, GAHANAAYA NAMAH. Ramanuja deeply desired to learn the inner profound meaning of the Srimad Valmiki Ramayana from his maternal uncle Thirumalai Nambi, who was devotedly serving Lord Venkateshwara at the sacred Tirumala temple, reverently known in Tamil as the Thirumalayappan temple. However, Ramanuja regarded the Tirumala hills themselves as a manifestation of the Lord. Out of reverence, he hesitated to set foot on the hills, feeling unworthy to tread upon what he considered the very body of the divine. As a result, he was reluctant to ascend to the upper Tirupati to receive instructions from Thirumalai Nambi. Understanding Ramanuja's deep reverence for the Tirumala hills, Thirumalai Nambi devised a thoughtful plan. He resolved to let Ramanuja remain at the lower Tirupati while he himself would complete his morning duties to Lord Malayappan at the temple above. After that, he would descend to lower Tirupati to impart the teachings of the Ramayana to Ramanuja and then return to upper Tirupati in time for the evening services to the Lord. Thus, the teaching of Ramayana began under the shade of a tamarind tree with Ramanuja and his brother Embar as attentive students. Thirumalai Nambi, though deeply committed to this noble task, could not help but feel a tinge of sorrow. While he was blessed to serve the Lord during the morning and evening rituals at Tirumala, he had to forego the afternoon services, his heart aching at being separated from the Lord during that part of the day as he descended to lower Tirupati to fulfill his vow of guiding Ramanuja through the sacred epic. One day, Thirumalai Nambi, feeling deeply saddened, poured out his heart to the Lord. With humility and devotion, he said, "O Lord, Nammalvar has sung a hymn in which he prays that he may always be with you, never separated from you, and ever engaged in your service. But I am able to serve you in the morning and evening, but never in the afternoon, as I must go down to lower Tirupati to teach the Ramayana to Ramanuja. This separation pains me, for I long to always be in your presence." At that moment, Lord Malayappan gently responded, "Nambi, I am with you in the afternoon too." Startled and overwhelmed, Thirumalai Nambi exclaimed, "What do you say, my Lord?" The Lord replied with compassion, "I am with you, with everyone, and in everything in this universe." Thirumalai Nambi, with deep reverence, responded, "O my Lord, though you are within everyone, we do not realize that you reside in us." The Lord, reassuring him, replied, "Do not worry, Nambi. I shall make you realize today that I am with you always." That afternoon, as Thirumalai Nambi was teaching the Ramayana to Ramanuja and his brother Embar, a divine fragrance, familiar only to him from the sanctum sanctorum of Lord Thirumalayappan, suddenly filled the air. In that sacred moment, Nambi was blessed with the vision of Lord Srinivasa, resplendent with the divine conch and discus in his hands, and Mahalakshmi ever radiant upon his chest. Overcome with awe and devotion, Thirumalai Nambi rose from his seat, his heart overflowing with reverence, and cried out, "My Lord!" Ramanuja and Embar too were granted the same divine vision. With hearts filled with love and surrender, they too rose from their seats, falling to the ground in prostration before the Lord's divine lotus-like feet. In that sacred moment, the Lord vanished from their sight. Yet a divine miracle unfolded before them. The imprints of the Lord's sacred feet were etched upon a stone nearby. And to Nambi's awe, the very same flower garland that adorned the Lord in the morning were now seen adorning the divine foot imprints. Tirumalai Nambi, overcome with deep devotion and gratitude, realized that the Lord himself had come to listen to the Ramayana being taught to his beloved disciples Ramanuja and Embar. In that instant, the Lord's words from the morning, "I am there with you," were no longer mere words. Tirumalai Nambi truly understood and felt the divine presence of the Lord, who had revealed himself in a way only his devotees could comprehend. Thus, though the Lord dwells within all beings, they are unable to realize his presence. As he revealed himself to Tirumalai Nambi, it becomes clear that unless the Lord, out of his own divine will, chooses to reveal himself, his presence within us remains beyond our perception. The name GAHANAAYA, the 384th name of Lord Vishnu in Vishnu Sahasranamam, means he who cannot be perceived or sensed or comprehended. Though ever present within all, the Lord remains unseen and unknown to most, hidden in his profound depth. Yet, to those devotees who sincerely chant GAHANAAYA NAMAH with faith and devotion, the Lord, moved by compassion, reveals his greatness and allows them to experience his boundless grace. Narayana, Narayana.